Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. Now today I have for you a Fires of Doomsday Archfiend deck. Now if you guys watched my video a couple of weeks ago, I think I already made a concept of using tokens with Archfiend Labyrinth. The cards we were using, what is the name of that card? Was this one right here, Limit Impulse, but because it was a trap card and the cost was 2 cards from the hand, it was very slow. It's a little bit harder to pull off than it is an updated version. Fires of Doomsday. Special summon 2 Doomsday tokens, Fiend type Dark level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense in defense position. These tokens cannot be attributed for a tribute summon unless it is for a dark monster. You cannot summon other monsters the turn you activate this card, but you can normal set. But it's really good because you can use Labyrinth's effect, since it's a Fiend token, to banish the token and then special summon whatever. Archfiend Emperor, the first Lord of Horror. I still don't have a third one. 1 Archfiend Empress, 2 Archfiend Giant. I was running Mist Archfiend before and I decided that it's just not good enough. So instead we went with 2 Archfiend Cavalry. I almost butchered that. 2 Archfiend Cavalry to kind of pair it up with Archfiend's Roar. And the reason why I'm running Roared is because I only have the one called the Archfiend. Until I get more, I have to, you know, rock with some Archfiend's Roar. 2 Trance Archfiend, 1 Doomdog to search out the Lord of Horror. The 2 Fire of Doomsday, I would run a third one instead of the Golden Apples if I had it, but I don't. 3 Archfiend Labyrinth, because you really want to see this early game. This enables all your combos. The 500 attack boost is amazing. It's just a really good card overall. Escape from the Dark Dimension, so that we can special summon anything that or Lord of Horror banishes. The 1 Call of the Archfiend, 1 Golden Apples, because it always surprises people. They just don't play around Golden Apples anymore. I try to, but sometimes I forget, so it's a nice one-off. And then the 2 Archfiend's Roar. We're still running Restart, so that we can try not to brick, since we're running 5 tribute monsters. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you these replays. I finally finished out the KC Cup grind. I got to level 20 as I posted it on the community, using a new Hazy Beast variant that worked pretty well. It's basically no betray Hazy Beast. But anyways, so now that that is out of the way and I'm in the second stage, I can focus on playing some fun decks, making videos and stuff like that. Especially since I'm still on Animal Planet, so I can try some random stuff. Going up against 6 Samurai, goes for the 2000 direct attack, so I get a free token. I'm gonna activate my Labyrinth, and I could have special summoned either a Trance Archfiend or another Cavalry, but I decided to keep the 2500 attack token instead. He's got Hallowed Life Barrier, which is going to protect his monster. Fun fact, in the OCG, Hallowed Life Barrier does not protect the monster from being destroyed by battle. Lightning Blade. Our token is going to get destroyed during the end phase when I activate Fires of Doomsday. And even though I can't get over the 6 Samurai, at least I can thin my deck out so that we can potentially draw into our tribute monsters, which we do. We get Lord of Horror, so I'm gonna get rid of the face down first, activate my Labyrinth, get rid of the token to summon another Lord of Horror, get rid of the monster, and then that's the game. Nice and easy. Kabatea Gardener. And every time I see Taya and I'm running this kind of deck, I'm actually pretty happy, because having that extra card with dual standby helps you a lot. I'm gonna go for the Restart to see if we can get our Fires of Doomsday and or Field Spell. Unfortunately, we only get the Field Spell and now we can't summon anything. But this was a very odd duel. My opponent was running a weird Dark Magician variant. As you can see, I pretty much bricked for 3 turns, and he used a Legion the Fiend Jester, and a Blue Dragon Summoner to tribute set a monster. No idea what he was going for, but I have my Trance Archfiend. I'm gonna send my Empress to the graveyard so that I can bring her back with Archfiend's Roar. Then I'm going to banish my Trance Archfiend to bring out Lord Horror. Then I'm going to banish my Giant to destroy the face down, which was a Dark Magician. And now I have Escape from the Dark Dimension, and that's game. Pretty crazy board that I was able to pull off, since I had access to pretty much all of my my combo pieces. I mean, I was able to just build resources because I don't know what my opponent was thinking. I guess they might have been afraid of the 3 back row, but still. Gave me way too much advantage and they ended up getting OTK'd. Alright, we got Joey Wheeler next. Going for the restart. Get that break out of my face. And this is slightly better. We have Doomdog, which means we can search, or Lord of Horror. And it was kind of unlucky for him that he didn't have a normal monster to send to the grave and just sends the Archbrave, because now I can just destroy the Vanguard, not worrying about the effect triggering. And I get to summon my Cavalry that I just banished, which is gonna let me summon another Lord of Horror from my from my deck. Oh, I actually went with the Empress, never mind. Just kidding. Either way, we got an easy W right there. And we're gonna end up with 2 Mako Tsunamis. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get King of Games. I probably won't. I'm kind of tired of grinding from, you know, last season, trying to get the King of Games near the end and then trying to get to level 20 this time. So I'm gonna take a break from that and just play around with some decks. Golden Apples, good starting hand. I didn't want to get my Lord of Horror in the graveyard yet, and I have Escape from the Dark Dimension, so I'm gonna be able to destroy something and then swarm the board. And this is what I was talking about. I had no business winning this game, but what does my Mako over here do? He attacks with the highest attack monster first. Not worried about the Golden Apples, was his undoing. I attempt to destroy the Atlantis to make him activate C Stealth attack. So now I can get rid of both of his Hammer Shark and he's in top deck mode. Plus I have a 2100 token that he can't get over unless he decides to suicide, which he doesn't. So now that I have my Palabyrinth, now I don't have to suicide. And that's the game. Even if he didn't banish his Warrior of Atlantis, I mean, he was still in top deck mode. So it was his way of scooping, I guess. And for the last Mako we got, I was actually surprised at how many different stuff I was facing in the ladder. It wasn't all Sylvans like the KC Cup was. Now granted, there were a few Sylvans, as expected. Running Balance this time. We're gonna see the Legendary Ocean right away, summon a Legendary Fisherman. But no C Stealth attack though, so I destroy the, or I attempt to destroy the Legendary Ocean. We're gonna see Divine Wrath. Lately, man, I've just been getting destroyed by Divine Wraths and Ultimate Providences. But I have 2 Fires of Doomsday. And I decided to take the damage in hopes that I would top deck a Palabyrinth, which running 3, you know, I had a sort of a high chance, but my backup was just suiciding with Archfiend Giant. He's got the C Stealth attack and that's completely fine, because I can just pay 500 life points. He doesn't get destroyed by the effect and then the attack goes through. And I have an Archfiend's Roar, so Sets a card, no monster. So I'm gonna bring my Lord of Horror back to get rid of that field spell. Attack into a wall of disruption, that's fine. I decided to keep my Doom Dog in hand. We're gonna see Abyss Soldier. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to spend my Archfiend's Roar in order to protect the last bit of my life points. But I pick up a Cavalry. He doesn't protect it. He can't protect it because there's no field spell. And then I win the game with my Doom Dog. And that is why I kept him in hand the whole time. So he could deliver the finishing blow. And that's it for the deck. Like I mentioned, the concept was the same as I did a couple weeks ago with the other token cards. But definitely Fires of Doomsday makes the deck a lot faster. You get to keep more resources. But it's still incomplete since I only have one Call of the Archfiend. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will be down in the description. Along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. Really appreciate that. And by the way, we hit 5,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you so much for that. And till next time.